In this lesson, we're going to learn how to establish shortage parameters for an inventory organization. From your inventory menu, go down to Setup, and then go down to Operations, and then go down to Shortage Parameters. Open the screen, and here we can see the default settings of a typical shortage parameter. We have a work in process tab and an order entry tab. Most of your effort is going to be for work in process. You will check the box to check shortages whenever you want WIP to ensure that it has enough material to complete the job. This is primarily for notifications. So by changing these settings, we can determine when material is due to a WIP job. For instance, when we're talking about WIP jobs, we can set the status of the job to check for shortages based on released, unreleased, and on hold jobs. We can establish the days overdue, and we can determine when a component is due. Components are typically due based on their required date, but you can use the other settings as well. You can exclude some material. For instance, it's typical to see bulk components excluded, pull components might be excluded, and quite often supplier components are excluded from a check shortages process, because these typically are always on available supply and always available. This section is for notification. These are the attribute settings for a given item. So for instance, the buyer can be notified when a shortage situation is due, or the planner or the assembly planner, and in some cases even the job and schedule creator. If you'll click on the order entry tab, we have check shortages set there as well. So when a person is entering an order for an item that has a shortage situation, the planner can get notified and the order creator can get notified. Again, the shortage parameters are for setting and establishing when a shortage is determined. If you have material that is coming through your supply process and you don't have enough on hand plus on order material to meet the supply demand, this is when the check shortages parameters come into effect. Thank you.